Yo, what's up, Swirls? Gotta get this pre-show up and rolling. Hey, what's going on, Swirls? Oh. Alrighty, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Get some food right here. So, I'm about to get rolling up in here. If any of y'all want to join, just say it into the chat and I'll add you guys into the PSN party. But yeah. What's up, Assassin? There you go. Oh, sorry. I had my mic. Yo, is it better now? There you go. Alrighty. So, let's get rolling with this here. So, with this coming down to the final race before the championship, do you think that a bunch of chaos is going to ensue here in the trucks and Xfinity and Cup Series races? Could you pull your mic a little? Could you pull your mic a little bit away from your mouth? It's like right up. Okay then, cause it's like right there. Yeah. So with all the series being really close on points, the truck series probably the most gap points here. Mystical's in by 3 over Luke and Boy. TJ's out by 6. Wall is out by 9. And then BM Jelly's out by 11. So they're pretty much locked up. And also too, with this Xfinity series here, with Warren being out by 2 points and Assassin being in by 2 points, it could have chaos ensue. But for all we know, LJ's not safe. He's only in by 11 points right now, so LJ cannot be safe. Nobody's safe in this situation. Well, tonight it's going to be very interesting in the Cup Series. C2 Exotic's not going to be making the race. So, the thing with me and Travisy's thought that we're going to have to battle for it, but with C2 missing it, both of us might be able to make it in. Yeah. He's going to need 33 points to make it in. I am going to need, I think it says 24 points, which that's very easily manageable. No. Yeah. But still, tonight is going to be a thrilling race, though. The only people who can say that they are safe right now in the Cup Series is Cook Fan. He ended up blocking in through that saving win there. Congrats to him. But with Ryder Chisholm's in a must-win situation right now, out by 55 points. He's got to win today. It's win or done for him. As well as H Gamerboy, Maruko, and DK are all in must-win situations. They are all in must-win situations. So, with them being in must-win situations, I mean, if it's early in the race, but if it's early. If it's early in the race, I mean, don't bump and run. But if it's later in the race, you're battling for a playoff spot, obviously go for it. Yeah, obviously, go for a bump and run. But if you put them into the wall or something, that will be a penalty. You will have to let them get the position back. If you don't get the position back, it will be a drive-through penalty. That's the way that we're doing it. But then final lap, anything goes. If you move them up into the wall and move them up into the wall, it's a chance for a championship here. This season, I can't believe, is already over. 34 weeks are done already. We're in the 35th week of this season. Yeah, but alrighty. But with the trucks here too, with many truck drivers showing up here, could that give a chance to potentially throw off everyone? And Wall could potentially come in and swoop in for that win. I mean, it's who knows? It's Phoenix for all we know. It's gonna be a exciting race for sure. Yes, everyone is at Phoenix. Which that's the thing that's gonna throw off a lot of people too. With everyone being at the same exact series, it is gonna same track. It's gonna throw off a lot of people. Some people like Papamusa and stuff who are locked in are just trying to get more experience for that Xfinity race, and some other Xfinity drivers who are going down to the truck series, they're trying to get more experience down there for the races later in the day. But still, someone's whole strategy can get thrown out the window on that final lap there. If they make a mistake, strategy is going to be key here at Phoenix too. With the long run, I think that it's anyone's game here pretty much at Phoenix. Well, the thing is, too, people might want to go with a short run setup, but in the first two stages, if they're out by like 2 points, they're going to drop back to 6 points out. Then they're going to be in a must-win situation. So, I mean, it's either if you're going to want to take the risk and hope it goes long run throughout the end of the race, or you could take the risk, make it a really good short run car, so that if it comes down like a 3-lap shootout, you would end up winning it. This track takes talent. I'm not gonna lie about that, but still, the thing. Also, too, on the starts too, it's gonna be dangerous too when everyone's gonna be spreading out low. I don't think that we're gonna see much highline riders through the dogleg there today. I really don't think so.
Hey guys.
What's up, Mass? Well, also too with that high line through that dogleg there, it helps you getting a better corner entry because when you cut down there, you are. It just. Yeah, for sure. Well, also too with turns number 2 there, turn 2. People really gotta think of heading down low there. I could see very well in the final lap someone heads below the apron to where that black dotted line is and run down there. I could very see someone do that. The dangers of pit road. Yeah, but still with that though, you have a terrible run off the corner there. I could very well see beating and banging on the final lap. Huge wreck happens. It will take out 2 big competitors from the playoffs and have someone in a must-win situation come up and win there through that long straightaway. I can see it happening.
What race is this? Is this the final race or
the final race before the final race? So the second final race of the season.
Where is the final race at?
Vegas. No, we ain't doing Charlotte. That's way too long. The Adams overruled it.
Who's in danger?
So everyone below the cutoff lines must win besides Worm in the Xfinity Series. Everyone's in a must win. So Maruko's in a must win, H. Garenboy's in a must win, and DK's in a must win.
How is that?
Well, the thing is with DK is the reason why DK is so far back in points. He's a good driver. He just lags out a ton. So I could see very well possible that one of those guys could just come in there, swoop in for the win. But I really don't think that they will have a chance for a championship. So let's head on to our championship favorites. Let's go to the Truck Series. Let's start off with Mass. Mass, who are your 2 Truck Series favorites for your championship?
Well, I'm gonna look at points to see.
It's farther up. We didn't do points last week since we didn't run Trucks at Gateway. We took an off week.
But it's gonna give me an idea of who's there. Honestly, probably General or Gizmo.
Yeah.
I've raced with them a lot, and they're just good.
Alrighty, so let's send it now to Swirls. Wait, what about the championship, though? Who are your 2 championship predictions at Vegas? At Trucks, in Truck Series. It's farther up. It's above the Xfinity Series. This is no, yeah, that one. One this is. It's from 2 weeks ago, March 21st. We won't be talking. Alrighty, but anyway,
Yeah, I probably won't race.
Swirls, who is your 2 predictions for your championship winners? It's up. It's March 21st in point standings. March 21st. The one that says Trucks. The one with the blue top, not the one with the yellow. Blue. What's up, Worm? Worm has sent a question: who is gonna win the Xfinity race today? I'm going with an upset winner. I think DK could come out there and pull the win off. But besides that fact, my two championship favorites right now are OSG and Brig. We've seen Brig in the races that he's raced in. He's done really good. The thing is with Gizmo, I know he's a good driver, but the only track that he's won at this season is Daytona, which is sort of concerning, to be completely honest. And my prediction today is DK. So let's send it now to Assassin, who are your two truck favorites for the championship? Alright. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna send it up to the Xfinity series. I'll go first. My two Xfinity predictions are for the championship. I gotta go with either Papo or Jermaine. I mean, everyone else here is pretty much coming in as a dark horse besides Papamusa and Jermaine. I mean, also too, as we see right here, DK is the only one in the round of 8 without a win yet, and he can come through there and pull up a win. I mean, anything's pretty much possible here. But still, it's gonna be a very interesting race today, though. Oh, let's set. I I really don't think that it could be anyone else. Worm right now is out by 2. I wouldn't count him as an upset winner. He's been really consistent this season, and Assassin too. Those two are gonna have a good battle today for sure. But I think a potential another dark horse winner that we could have is Maruko. Maruko with one win at the season at Daytona as well. I could very well see Maruko coming out there, getting a final lap lock, ended up getting a Mickey Mouse win like that. So now let's send it to Mass. Mass, who are your two Xfinity Championship predictions?
Probably Papa or Jermaine. Papa's good at every racing game he plays. He's a sweat. And Jermaine, he's just good at Heat 5. So, I mean.
Yeah. So let's send it now to Swirls. Swirls, who are your two Xfinity predictions for the championship? What about Papamusa? What about Papamusa? Oh my god. LJ, not LJ, Assassin, can you pull your mic away from your mouth so it's not like this? Like that. Still, it's hella loud. But finish your statement, Swirls. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going with my championship 4 predictions for the Truck Series. It's what it's set right now. Xfinity Series. I'm going with I gotta go with LJ. My God. Do you wanna know what? I'm going with an upset one right here. I'm going with DK, Papo, Jermaine, and Worm. I think DK is going to win today. I really think that he's going to end up winning today and get into the Final Four. My Cup Final Four. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be hella biased. But I'm going to send it up to you guys. Swirls, who is your Cup Final Four predictions? Obviously, Coke's locked in. So Coke's in. Not making it. C2's missing the race today. Just giving you a fair heads up, he's missing it. I wish I could. Wait, guys. Uh, head to your settings real quick on the party. Head to party settings and check and change your voice to be shared to allow all because of we can't hear. Worm said he can't hear you guys. Is it always on always allow? No. What about yours, Swirls? It's underneath party settings. It should. What was it on? Oh my god. Alright, now they can hear you. Now they can hear you. So just go down the list on who's making it to the final four in the cup, Swirls. Well, also too, who's your other two predictions? Since we obviously know Coke's locked in. Who's your other two? Yep. Yeah. See, the thing already, I can't make a comment on this since I am obviously in the Cup Series. I am in the Cup Series, so I'm not gonna make no comment. I could hear you, Mass. Yeah, but we fixed it now, Worm. So, Mass, who is your Final Four Cup predictions?
Final Four and Cup. I don't know. Probably the ones that are above the cup line.
You really think that C2's gonna make it even though he's missing it?
He could, to be honest with you.
Yep.
He could.
Yeah, it just depends on how low the third finish.
Yeah, it's just that the people in third, like behind the cut line. No offense to them, but they're not really ones to like they're very consistent. It's
I mean,
that,
Travesties is a winning threat week in and week out, but he just still cannot pull it through. I mean,
it's hard to get a win, and I don't know if he will be able to get a win when it's needed. But it's only because he's probably newer and stuff like that. But he could. So those are basically I can only see him and C2 making it or not making it. That's pretty much it for me. So yeah.
Yeah. Also too with crap, that's what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, also too with the thing with C2 is that him missing this race is gonna be very crucial. It's gonna be crucial. I mean, if he was easily a favorite, going into this round, and he could be eliminated. I mean, this round was pretty much all short tracks. He ended up lagging out last week, got snubbed because of that, and then I believe at Darlington, Pacalonga ended up being him out, and he got second place. So I mean, he's been really good so far this round, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. I think that him missing this race, he did not get that big of a gap that he needed to lock himself in. So I think that he's not making it, in my opinion. So let's send it now to Assassin. Assassin, who's your Final Four predictions? Holy crap.
Oh my god, dude. He has a fucking
Terrible
airplane
mic.
next to him, apparently.
You.
Yeah.
Dude, are you in the party chat on an airplane?
Are you inside of an airplane turbine? It straight up sounds like it. Joe. Ooh, Joe might not even make the race today, so that's a very interesting one. Having Joe end up winning this race. I mean, I can see it happening, but with Joe there. I mean, it's balls to the walls here for people who are in must-win situation. They are going to go as hard as they possibly can, and also too, with going as hard as they possibly can, it could create big wrecks. We could see. Oh my God! Can you just mute your mic, assassin? It sounds like you're inside of an airplane. It sounds like you're inside of a helicopter, but also too.
Yeah, 1-2.
There's no telling.
Well, also too. Like I said though, today's gonna be a very interesting race here. Well, the thing is too, if someone's slower, like I said earlier, they could still end up pulling off that win. It's because if they could have, people could be making that long or short run mistake in the truck series. People could be making their truck way looser because they think that the trucks are hella tight there, but then they could end up making a mistake. Then on the long run, their truck will be spinning out. Oh my God, it's loud.
I don't hear it.
Alright, that's fine. So, with the truck series, with someone spinning out in the truck series, I mean, you can see it very well happening here. This is not one of the historic tracks that you stay tight for the whole entire race and then the trucks. You get very loose. Anything to comment on that, Swirls?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You can get super tight, then halfway through the run, just get super loose. It's just one of those where you have to really gamble on what kind of setup you want to run.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone will just like completely dominate the race because it's a skillful track.
Yeah. Also, too, if it comes down to like those 2-lap shootouts like we had in real life, I can very well see possibly someone who's like 2 or 1 point out from someone else moving them out of the way on the final lap. And then how we do this in this league, we do it down to the winning tiebreaker. Whoever has the most wins will get the tiebreaker. But the thing is, too, with that tiebreaker, if they both have the same exact win, we will do a 2-lap shootout race. The same exact track.
Well, you just do who finish higher in the race.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, never mind.
Just makes it easier instead of doing more races.
Yeah.
No, but so for trucks, who's all racing again?
Let me go over it. This is gonna be a ton. Can you let me go over it? So the people who are racing in trucks today are me, OHG, you, I believe Briggs Racing. We have Gizmo, I believe. We have Mystical, Burnsy, iFew, Jcon, LaMelo. I think YT's racing as well today. So that's already a good amount there. Now let me check the markdowns. Papo's racing today in the truck series.
Jesus, everybody's racing.
Burnsy's racing. I think we're having 9 to 10 trucks show up for the Xfinity series. We could have anywhere from 8 to 10. And then for the Cup series,
it's very possible for any of these series that like someone above the cut line just doesn't win. Even someone below the cut line can just screw it up in the final lap.
So I am right now working on the championship 4 thing on here, on the app that I use for championship 4. So going to Vegas here though, this is gonna be very interesting at Vegas. Swirls, do you have a copy, Swirls? I think Swirls is having some internet problems. So let's end the Mass. So Mass, what do you think your opinion is of having Vegas as the final race? I mean, though, it being underneath the lights, it's gonna be interesting, though. It's gonna be a very, very good battle, though. Yeah, with that thing there at Vegas, too, it's a multi-groove track there at Vegas. The high lane and low lane both work there at Vegas. So we could very well see someone take that high lane there coming, like, going down to the back straightaway on 1 lap to go. They get a huge run on someone, they make contact, and they wreck. It's the final lap of the season, so anything's gonna go for everybody. Everybody's gotta be aggressive. So let's go with caution predictions. Swirls, how many cautions do you think is going to be the final race in the Cup Series?
In the Cup Series, I'm thinking about anywhere from about 5 to 6 because, I mean, if they can keep it clean through first and second stage, I believe at least 2 between then, and then if they get really ballsy in the last stage, then there's going to be at least 3 or 2 there.
Yep. Yeah, I can very well see that too. Mass, how many cautions do you think will be in the Cup race at Las Vegas?
Thinking about 3 or 4 around there.
Assassin, how many do you think?
I didn't finish.
Oh,
But,
sorry, my bad. Sorry.
I think that the first 2 stages would be probably clean, and then the third stage everybody's just gonna try everything they can, and I think that's just gonna cause caution.
So, how many cautions? I think that I'm going with 8 cautions that race. I think that we're gonna have like 2 in the first 2 stages and then 4 in the final stage. I think that we're gonna go to 2 overtimes because the people are really gonna start getting aggressive. But anyway, with saying that there, with the Truck and Xfinity Series 2, people are just forgetting about the Truck and Xfinity races, how great a battles that they've been all season, and now going into here at Phoenix and stuff, and Las Vegas, I think that these could be one of the greatest races or the best race of the season. No doubt there. With Vegas being a multi-groove track as well, it could be very interesting. So what's your opinions on that, Swirls?
With Vegas being a multi-groove track. Well, I
And
mean, I do know that Vegas is a multi-groove track. I do know that for most definitely a fact. It just really depends on who can run where. Like if it comes down to it, and if you can't run the top line, and they like that bottom line because majority of the time that bottom line is the preferred line. I mean, it really depends on who can run the top line the best and who can really hold it there.
yeah, like you said there too with that top and bottom lane, I mean, like we said, the Truck and Xfinity series, people underrate them. They think it's just a bottom line groove. No, it's a top lane. A ton of times too works well in the Xfinity series. And just the way that the trucks work too, just changing the subject out of the middle of nowhere, the trucks handle way different than every other car does. So going into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time in the season, someone could overestimate their corner and try to outbrake someone. They could make contact and someone could swoop in, steal the championship. And also too with that, we could potentially see someone with no wins this season end up going into the final 4 and winning the championship if someone outside of the playoffs ends up winning the championship. We could see it happening.
I like how he just like says anything without being called on. And this is like preschool. You can't say shit. Assassin, you just talking out of turn, man. You gotta raise your hand.
Well, also too, thank you for pointing that out. And also too with, I was not done yet though. Well, with that Truck and Xfinity race there, like I said, it is possible that we could see a Matt Crafton end up happening. And like, there's only like a few people that could see that happening with that is Travesties. Travesties is the only person right now that could have that happening. So I could very well see Travesties not winning a single race and end up going and winning that championship. I could see it happening.
I don't know about you, but if that happened to me and I have like 8 wins and then someone pulls a Matt Crafton, I'd be pissed. I would be.
Well, let's send it back a few weeks ago. I can't believe it's been like 3 weeks since the one of the best races of the season. That Talladega race where we saw Pacalonga end up getting eliminated, which is just insane. Think about that. Pacalonga ends up getting eliminated. So, with Pacalonga being eliminated, everyone was thinking Pacalonga championship favorite. Right when they thought about the name, championship favorite. But with him being gone, I could anyone is favorite at this point for the championship. I think anybody is. But like we said too, I haven't mentioned this yet though. Whoever ends up winning the championship will have a special burnout in a private lobby with me, full-on interview and stuff, and more in booth today for the trucks. Sure, Worm. You can be in the booth for the trucks. But they get
Okay,
to.
I got another.
Wait, what?
Go on. I got another question.
Yeah.
Do you think there's anybody outside of the playoffs that could win 2 races, like Phoenix or Las Vegas?
Yeah, I could very well see that happening. You are a very well possibility at there to win that. But with Pacalonga, I know Pacalonga is a driver. He's not gonna want to steal that championship win from someone else. So, but anyway, Pacalonga is there to prove himself with the draft stock next season. With all the drafting that we're gonna have too, we could very well see a championship 4 competitor not get drafted and head down to the Truck Series. We could see that happening, which is very interesting, where people are gonna want to go at the drafts next season. Yeah, you can choose anyone from any series. The first 3 rounds will be Cup, and then the final 4 rounds will be Trucks selections. And then we will have a 3-week off season there, so we could very well see drivers who went into the final 4 struggle when they're working with their team owners, and get kicked off the team, and they could head down to the Velocity Speed Challenge, which is our development program. I mean, anything can happen over this off season. These 2 races will depend a lot on your draft stock, how you do in these races. Since we know that a lot of people are going to be watching the live stream that I'm going to have up with the race. Like, a ton of people are. Like, a bunch of team owners will probably be watching it.
Dang, what are some draft predictions for the season?
So we obviously know Ryder's going to be picking number 1, since baseball is missing it today. I still think Ryder's picking number 1. I think baseball is going to go number 2 in the draft lottery thingy. And then number 3, then the rest of the people are most likely to be in the final 4. It's whoever between Assassin and Worm are going to miss it. Those are 2 team owners right there. So it's going to be interesting if they're going to try to lose there so that they can get the 3rd pick in the draft. Then get the higher draft stock for next season. Since right now our favorite to go number 1 right now to Ryder is most likely Pacalonga. After this season, we're going to be creating a mock draft. So anyway, with that too, with the draft, like you ended up pulling up, we can see drivers who people don't really know who they are, and people trust them. They could go in the 1st or 2nd round, end up to the Cup Series. I would never try to lose on purpose. Yeah, just said that. Yeah, but it's gonna be very interesting this weekend with Phoenix, as we said. So, anything else? Or you could very well see a driver who's been dominant all season end up losing here at Phoenix and losing their chance at winning a championship. So anything else here, guys, before we sign off?
No, not really.
Oh yeah, I forgot to point that in there
most
too.
Definitely.
Well, we could see with 10 laps to go. Someone takes the risk and takes 2 tires. The thing is with that, you get an 8-second lead ahead of someone else, but when you're on old tires here, you are 1 to 2 seconds slower than everyone else. So you can see someone end up doing that. They try to get a little bit too over aggressive there, and they lose their championship because of that. This tire strategy. Or if someone ends up overestimating the fuel. This is one of the tracks here that you can potentially burn more than 1 lap of fuel here. So you can see someone making it perfectly, but then they could end up missing it by a lap or 2. this is one of the few tracks that you burn more than 1 lap of fuel at. So thank you for. In Cup Series, I expect anyone to put up 25.8s to 26.3s on like the short run, and then on the long run, 26.3 to 26.8. In the Xfinity Series, I don't know to be exact what lap times. Then Truck Series, you'd be putting up 28-second lap times.
Yeah.
But anyway, any final words before we sign off today, guys?
No, I just hope that everybody has a great race. Hope everybody just has fun with it. That's really all.
Don't be stupid.
And also too, for people wondering when the races are going to be, tune in here in about half an hour for when we will be racing in the Truck Series at Phoenix. 50%, I believe, 100 laps. Very interesting race. And then tune in, I believe, 4:45 for the Xfinity Series. I don't know how many laps are there. And then tune in for the Cup Series, where I believe we are going to be doing 167 to 200 laps around Phoenix at 7 p.m. So thank y'all so much for tuning into this live stream. You guys are awesome. This has been a fun stream. Thank you, Mass, Assassin, and Swirls for coming out. Thank you, Worm, for being into the chat here. This is what I have to say. Peace out, guys.